Star Citizen developers are currently doing some tests to see if increasing the player cap to 100 players or a little more is currently feasible, and I've seen in the comment section on our Discord and on Spectrum people calling for 1,000 players per server, and in this video I will tell you why it is a terrible idea, although there will be some interesting benefits to that too. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, it's the Eradicator, and in today's video we are going to go in a world in which for some reason it would be technically feasible for Star Citizen right now to have 1,000 players per server. Let's imagine that the servers can handle it, the technology is there to make it happen. What would be the benefits and the drawbacks of such a high player count per server? Well, we are going to be trying to figure it out, and you are going to see that, in my opinion, the cons far outweighs the pros, and we're going to start with the cons first. The first one is, in the current stage right now, I don't think there is enough space for all the players. We only have the Stanton system with its limited landing zones, and I don't think that especially we have, for example, enough ship terminals. Let's say we have 1,000 players, they're equally spread around the different landing zones. That would make more than 100 players per location, per landing zone. Imagine all of that with the very limited ship terminals that we have at New Babbage or Horizon or Arcor. People would have to wait for long queues for ship terminals. It would be quite annoying. And not just that, but also hangars too. Imagine you have, for example, 20 Carracks about to arrive at Lorville, or 20 Caterpillars maybe full of materials that people would have, for example, traded, but we don't have 20 hangars for 20 Caterpillars, so that would be creating maybe long queues, frustration, and in the future probably we are going to be having more hangars. I think that CIG will be coming up with solutions for extended spaceports in the future, but at this current stage right now it would be very annoying for all people out there who would be trying to get hangars. It would be very difficult. How about shopping? It would be the same problem with shopping too, and I think that it's even more of a problem when it comes to shopping, because we only have sometimes, just 2 or just 1 shopping terminal. We want to be buying armor, or we want to be buying weapons or ammunition, and there again I think that people would eventually get upset. They would not want to be doing long lines and wait for 10 people ahead of them to be doing their shopping, and it's going to be again creating here a lot of frustration. Speaking of frustration, I don't think that some missions would be available either, because some missions are very popular with people. For example, the derelict retrievals or some combat beacons as well, and just when they appear in the movie glass, people take them immediately. But if you want to be taking those missions, you're interested in them, it's going to be even more difficult than it is currently right now with only 50 or now 100 people per server. I also think that dynamic events would be impossible to do. I mean, can you imagine having Xenothreat with 1,000 people? It would just be completely insane. Even if all computers could be handling it, even if the servers would be able to handle it, the addresses would be taken down so quickly. There would be ships everywhere. People would be crashing into one another. It just wouldn't work. Same with Jumptown. Imagine a huge 200 people army coming over, taking over Jumptown. They will be all over the place. Plus, well, sure, you could be dropping a bomb to kill them all. That would be fun, but at the same time, who would be able to take also all those? It just would make current dynamic events unplayable, and I think that for that we would need to have more dynamic events spread on different star systems at the same time to make this possible, unfortunately. On the other side, I don't think that Captain Burks will be able to also host 500 versus 500 people battles, simply because, well, here again, coordinating this many people is hard. I mean, it's hard to coordinate 100 people to be at the same time together, so imagine 1,000. That would be not impossible, but very hard. By the way, you should check out Captain Burke's video that they did about 100 player battles. It's very impressive, and shout out to him also for sharing the video I did the other day. They are pros, though. I think that obviously we've seen that with 100 people per server, there's more life around us in the servers, and I think that there would definitely be more life and traffic everywhere, and it really give us the sense of living, breathing universe. The problem is that it's supposed to be made by NPCs in the future, not players, and probably because players are perhaps uncontrollable. You never know what they are going to be doing, and as a result it might be a little bit immersion breaking, I think, but still a great chance to see lots of life everywhere, traffic, which eventually is what we want to be seeing in Star Citizen. I think that also with obviously 1,000 players per server, we would have more PvP opportunities. Think of all the bounties that would be available. Bounty hunters out there would be extremely happy. Think of the mayhem at Security Post Curry. Security Post Curry would be a war zone with all the people trying to protect each other or clear their crime stats. It would be definitely a lot of fun. I think it would be also a lot of fun for Starfarer owners, because definitely with 1,000 people per server, fuel prices would go up. I have noticed that with 100 people, they did go up. It's not a bad thing, you know. Salty Mike, when he reviewed the video I made with 100 people per server. By the way, thank you, Salty Mike. That was very nice of you to do that. It's not a bad thing when prices go up, because obviously, yes, it does bring more opportunities for Starfarer owners to do their business and refuel other players who would be maybe thinking that it would be off-putting to go to a landing zone and pay that much money for fuel. So yeah, I think that it would be great for Starfarer owners. And I think that also large operations would be feasible. From thinking, for example, of a blockade or extortion operations around trading areas. That could be fun, especially if you're a pirate and vice versa. If you're a law-abiding organization, you would try to break that blockade, and this would create not 500 versus 500 battles, but large-scale battles where capital ships would make sense, and they would not just be capital ships, but squadrons of fighters as well. These would be obviously epic moments in Star Citizen that we are longing to see, but it's just, as I said, the game is currently not ready right now, because I don't think that it's not a matter of servers, even if the tech allowed us to do that. It's just that the game world right now, in my opinion, is too small. As it's a bit ironic, because of course it's huge. We have one star system right now, which represents a huge surface of game, sure, but at the same time, because all the gameplay is located in small areas, it would make it impossible to just have all these players at the same place, and I think that in the end it would break the game. That's why to have 1,000 players per server, in my opinion, we need to have at least the Pyro system and the Nick system all together, so we can have 3 star systems to play around. And I think that by spreading the players on several star systems, then it would make sense to have more players, and that's something that we will be seeing in the next coming years. But even if we had the technology available right now, I don't think that it would be reasonable. I think it would be a pretty terrible idea. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section down below, guys, how would you guys feel having 1,000 players in the servers right now? I know this is all hypothetical. I know, I get it. I know that's not possible with the current technology. I know you don't need to say that in the comment section down below. I know some people will anyway. But let me know in the comment section down below how you imagine 1,000 players per server. And if you subscribe to the channel, well, you can get to win a Legionnaire thanks to Dr. Frobin. Also, if you want to be joining us on Discord, you can join our community over there. Discord is open to everyone now, and if you join our video sharing contest, you'll be in to get a bomber, a retired bomber with the LTI. Also, Patreons and join button members have automatic access if they put in their name. Thank you so much for watching, guys. A big shout out to Dr. Frobin, Captain Stick, Eric, All, the DJ Dunn, and Geek Citizen. It's the Eradicator. I will see you guys later.